Hey everyone, what's going on? This is TJ with Blackfoot Mechanical. Just gonna do a quick walk around on this work truck, show you what I'm running and how I set it up. This is gonna be a quick video. I'm not gonna go into super in-depth on what I'm running in my toolboxes and stuff because that's gonna be a really long video. I'm actually gonna break that up. So I'm just gonna go over the truck, how I upfit it and how it's set up. So this is actually an older truck. It's a 2005 F350. It's extra cab, long bed truck, 4-wheel drive. It's actually got the gasser. I don't mind it actually. It's been running really good for me. It's the V10 gasser, 6.8 liter, 5R110 transmission, 430 gears and limited slip diffs, and it's 4-wheel drive. So it's a pretty solid drivetrain. It's really reliable, and so they're really well-built trucks. They last a while. But the first thing that I did to this truck when I got it is it was lifted really high. It was a 6-inch lift, so it was way too tall to work out of, so I actually lowered it. And what I did was I basically took all the stuff from the lift off and took it back to stock. So I in the front, what I did was I found a set of springs off a 2019 FX4 and the shocks, so that covered my springs and shocks. And then I had to replace the track bar bracket. I used a Pro Comp one that was corrected for a 2.5-inch leveling block because that's what I have in there to level her out, 2.5 inches. And then it came with all the necessary hardware, the brackets for the shocks and everything. So I did that. It had a straight track bar because it was lifted so high, so I ended up replacing that with the OEM track bar, a Moog replacement, Moog ball joint, and then I did all the steering. So the tie rod ends, the drag link, all that stuff I replaced with Moog replacement parts. And then I put Specialty Products caster shims in. And if you know these trucks, when you lift them and you put big tires on them, any truck, it kind of tends to wander and walk around the road. So the caster shim added some positive camber and then added caster back into the steering angle, so it drives really nice. Tracks on the road, doesn't walk around, wander around, throw you when you hit any of the rumble strips or anything like that. So it's a real good, real nice driver with all the new steering, new suspension, and the shocks and springs, all that kind of stuff. In the back, I tracked down an OEM block, and then I put Superlift 5,000 pound bags on it because I got a lot of weight back here. So yeah, everything's pretty much stock with the 2.5-inch leveling kit, and the back's got new shocks off of that same 2019 Super Duty. They were takeoffs off a brand new truck, so I scored them really cheap, and they rides really, really nicely. But the tires I got are 285 75 R18, so they come out to about 35 inches in diameter. They are Cooper AT3 XLTs. And they're a sweet all-terrain tire. They are awesome in snow on the road and in the rain and just road driving and all the roads, dirt, caliche, rough, rocky roads, as you can see out here. And yeah, the suspension, drivetrain, everything like that, pretty basic, pretty stock, but I mean, it works for what I do out here, and it rides quite nice and handles these roads pretty well. So real happy with that. So I'm gonna cut for a minute, and I'm gonna open up the boxes and show you how I have the truck rigged out as far as toolboxes and go here in the back. So I actually put a topper on this truck. It's a nap hide nap cap topper. I found it on Facebook Marketplace, and I picked it up, and it was actually off an old AT&T truck. So got it for a really good deal because these things are fairly pricey new. I think they're around $5,000 new. I paid nowhere near that much, but I got that and set it on the truck, and then I basically just kitted out the inside of that. I'll walk over and have a look at the inside. So we'll just go from the front to back, but when you look inside, I got my gas air compressor. It's got a 30-gallon tank rated for about 14-15 CFM. I actually adjusted the unloader so it runs about 150, 160 PSI. So yeah, it runs pretty good, but it's set in there. It's all tied down, strapped down, and bolted down. Then I have my little exhaust port coming out the side of the topper. I have a Reelcraft reel with about 30 foot of hose on it or so, and that's just hard plumbed in with some stainless steel 1/2-inch tubing. And then if you look back in there, I have my 2000 watt inverter that's hooked up to an isolated electrical system. And I'll actually be doing a video on how I set up the electrical system and how I built that a little bit later. But we're just going quick for now. So that inverter powers my battery chargers and this hose reel. This is a Cox reel hose reel. I got a triple plug on the end of it, and that's got about 50 foot of extension cord on there. And then right here is my M18 and M12 tool cabinet. So it's a lot easier to open this up with 2 hands. So right there you have all my M18 and all my M12 tools. A couple of them in my tool caddy right now, but this one holds 13 M18 tools and 4 M12 tools. It holds pretty much everything I need, keeps them up out of the way, keeps them safe, dry, and keeps them from getting knocked around and everything like that. So I actually built this. I built steel framework and then built the inside out of plywood and then skinned it with masonite and painted it. So I built that from scratch and hung it up. And this topper is all steel. It's an all steel construction, so it's got a lot of strength. So hanging the reels and the tool cabinet from it were pretty easy affair. So I'm really happy with the topper. But let's go around to the back. So before I actually had set the topper on, I installed this decked storage, and it's 2 long drawers, and then there's these ammo cans right there on the side right there. And I keep all my tools and everything inside these 2 drawers. Now, I'm not even going to open them because I'm going to save that for the next video where I go through what's in everything. But the deck storage can hold, like, I think they said it's rated for 2,000 pounds on top. So you do lose some height space, but you still can put a lot of stuff on top of these. And I have a lot of weight in these drawers. They're rated for 200 pounds, but I probably have more than that in there, and they're holding up really well, even on these super rough back roads and lease roads. So on top of that, I mounted a cargo glide, a CG 1500. So I actually bolted that directly to the decked storage. The deck storage has a little write-up on how you mount cargo glides, because they realize a lot of people were wanting to do that. So they tell you where to bolt to, what hardware to use, how to do it so that you seal it up and keep it weatherproof, so you don't pretty much undermine the purpose of the decked storage. So they have a real good write-up on their website. And this cargo glide is solid, but it's all steel framework. The deck is a laminated marine plywood, so that's nice because it makes it easy to mount stuff and to do stuff with it. It's grippy and it's strong. I have a lot of weight on there. I can roll it out and jump on it, put weight on it, carry stuff on it. But I have the Milwaukee Packout set up on there with base plates. So I got 3 of the base plates, and then I have all of the Packout containers on them. So we'll go around and get a better look. But I have my toolboxes, boxes for fittings, bolts, hardware, consumable stuff, just pretty much everything I need, everything that needs to stay organized. A lot of my smaller tools that don't have blow mold cases or that are just kind of loose or specific, I keep in here, and I keep them real organized. So it's a really good alternative for a toolbox. I had a toolbox before and it was just not a good one, so I replaced it with this. But the base plates themselves, they screw down to the deck storage itself into the plywood, and then the Packouts will clip on, and then you can remove them or stack them or do however you want. It's all modular. Forgive me, these are full of a lot of stuff, so they're fairly heavy. But this one I actually just leave clipped together, and I just open it like a toolbox. If I need this drawer, I just open that and flip it open and get what I need. But I can access all of this by pulling it out. And I have my tool caddy, which I have a video about that, so you can go and click the link that I'm going to put in the video, and I'll go through what I keep in there and how I set it up. I got another big pack out right there, and that contains all my precision measurement tools, my calipers, inside mics, dial bore gauges, all that kind of stuff. All my expensive and precision machine tools are all safe in there. And then I have my electrical tooling in that bag, but that's going to get replaced by a Packout too. And these are all going on base plates as well. I'm just out here in the field, so I have nowhere to ship them to, so I'm gotta wait till I get home to get that set up. But those will be on base plates too, and that Husky bag will become a Packout bag. But the cargo glide, you just grab it and you slide it out. This one slides out that far, so that's what it looks like right there. Sorry if the sun is in your eyes. Go there from a better angle. But that's what it looks like when it slides all the way out. So I can get to my measurement tools easily, and then I can access all of these easily. I can access my toolbox. Open it up. Stupid sun, go back behind the clouds. It was nice. Open that up. Close it. But I'm a big fan of these Milwaukee Packouts. They really put a lot of thought into people who work out of service trucks, so, or work mobily and need to just pack their stuff, move it around. They're very durable. The price is good. They're not cheap, but they're worth it for me. I mean, people spend much more on toolboxes that sit in shops, so just roll that in. Even with all that weight, it glides real easy. Same with these deck drawers. They a sneak peek of all the blow mold stuff, but they roll really easily even with the 100 pounds of stuff in there. I got my 3/4 inch set in there. I got my all my sockets in that one. Close a little harder and put some strength behind it. But yeah, I'll go through everything that's in the different toolboxes and Packouts and stuff on another video because it'd be very long. But you can see my inverter back there, extension cords, extra hoses, LED lights that I put on the unit. They're powered by 110, so they plug into the extension cord from the inverter. My torque wrenches, 1/2, 3/8, and 3/4 right there. Grease guns and lube system purge guns for the compressors. Then all my wrenches and all kind of different stuff. Actually, 2 sets of wrenches. Ratcheting combination and non-ratcheting go right there. Big wrenches go right there, and I need to finish up mounting the rest of them because I go all the way up to 2.5 inch on the wrench side. So that's pretty much the topper right there, how everything rides. So go around to this side. And this here is just a box. I got catch-all air tool consumables, abrasives, gasket materials, grinder discs, tape, all kind of everything, emery cloth that just needs to be organized in there. Got PPE, gloves, safety glasses, more gloves, fall protection harness, all my fluids and lubes right there, and then my battery station. So I used, what do you call it? I got these battery mounts off of Amazon, actually. Some sellers will 3D print them and sell them for M12 and M18. So I got 4 4.0 amp hours, 2 6, 1 8, 2 3s, and then a 4 and a 6 and a 2 for the M12. So I'm going to be adding more M12 because I got quite a bit more M12 tools than I used to have. And then there's just all kind of consumables, O-rings, fittings, hardware, electrical connectors, all that stuff is in those ammo cans and containers. And this is my bad time area right here. So I got tap and die set, drills, files, easy outs, the hacksaw blades, the Milwaukee Sawzall torch blades. I keep all that right here. So that kind of encompasses that. So basically, I'm going to be going through and making more videos where I open all this up and show you what's inside and what I got going on here. But that takes a lot of time because these truck is pretty packed full, so I'll probably be doing a video on just my M18 tools and then what I have in the Packouts and in the decked. And obviously I got the caddy video for you guys, and I'll probably be doing one on measurement tools as well as one on how I'm setting up the inside of the truck and what the interior is like and all this stuff I keep in there, because I do keep a fair bit of tools in there, like my Meggers and emissions analyzers and all kind of engine tuning stuff, and the the electronic stuff I like to keep in the cab. So, yep, thanks for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And subscribe to my channel and check some more out. Thanks. Bye. All right, I wanted to go ahead and show you guys the updates I made to the Packout setup since I filmed this video. Right here, I added 2 more base plates, and you can see the additional toolbox and my electrical tools bag that I've added on there as well. So thank you guys for watching. You can check out my video of what I keep in these bags, and just subscribe and check out all my other videos. Thanks.